Crazy that things are so bad in the employee scale that they're giving you bonuses for attendance. Like,
Yeah, man.
I remember my arm would be half like I had a nail hanging out of the top of my finger.
Yeah.
My boss rips it out and says, "Go back to work. Don't you ever complain. You're gonna lose your job."
Oh,
Now
yeah.
they're giving attendance
Oh,
bonuses. Like, it's just crazy.
Like I say,
I mean, Taco Bell's giving you a $500 bonus, and look,
Right.
you don't even have to fill out the paperwork. If you go in there and talk to them right now, they'll start you right now.
Oh, yeah.
Like right now, you can work right now.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
and within a week they'll give you a $500 bonus. They're
Oh, yeah.
desperate for people at $15 an hour.
Well, when I first moved to Mooresville, I went up to Megaforce on Main Street.
Yeah.
I think Megaforce was like one or two doors down above what's the Big Hat Larry's.
Okay. Yeah.
And then, so I pull in there and then I fill out the application. When can you start? Anytime. Tonight?
Really?
Sure, yeah.
Wow.
I went to Magla.
Wow.
And like I say, when I first moved to North Carolina, it was always now hiring. Now, I thought that was a state motto.
Not hiring. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was like 95.
Because it was everywhere.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was always everywhere. Now it's like they're desperate for help. I'm telling you, it's not because there's not enough people for the workforce. It's the people are going to hate me for this.
Yes.
It's the quality of people
Thank
for the
you.
workforce.
Well,
It's the quality of people for the workforce.
I see it every day at Carolina Beverage.
And people are going to hate me for saying that, but am I lying, brother? I'm
No,
lying.
no,
I'm
no.
telling the truth.
No.
So I'm just speaking my mind. So,
Well,
and
that's,
it is
know,
what it is.
you work 12 hours,
Yep.
you have to adjust your lifestyle
Exactly.
to the,
You can't be out late. In fact, you can't even be out. You barely have enough time to go home, take a shower, eat, go to bed. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? And then, but yet it pays off when you have that 3 days or that 2 days off, 3 days, and then 3 days off. You know what I'm saying? You got a short week, long week. You got a short week, long week, short week, long week. You know what I'm saying? And even the long week.
Thursday off, and
Yeah, man. It's like it's awesome. Like you can't beat that with a stick. So.
Oh yeah, I mean I enjoy it.
Oh yeah. I see why.
But you know what kind of teed me off was last Friday. Scott Kendrick called me up. Oh, Autumn and I are going to go down to the thing on Main Street.
Oh, where they had the horse and buggy thing.
Yeah, I say no, tired. I come home. But I had dinner. Laid down about looking like 8 o'clock.
And then they were loud.
Yes.
That's what we were talking about. You should have you'd have been better off to go.
Thank
and
you.
Just hanging out. You'd have been better off just to go.
I'm like, damn it.
But hindsight's 20/20.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I don't know. But right now would have.
Had you known.
I know. It's like a one night.
Right.
It's not.
And I don't know why I don't know why they're not taking away the horse and buggy throughout. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the thing is, it was only last week. There's nothing tonight.
No, there's nothing.
So,
no, there's nothing.
But it used to be for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Because that one night, God Almighty, it was like the second week in December. Me and Scott and Autumn and we're walking around. I'm walking around in a t-shirt and a flannel and jeans. It was warm.
That's when he dropped you off at the Circle K.
I think it was.
Yeah, and then me and you went to go do a show.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, because actually, I jumped in the car and rode from the Circle K, and he dropped us off over here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was fun. I forget what album we did that night.
I know.
Well, here's the Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker, performed by Stefan Breezemo. Oh, I'm gonna do it. Here you go. Told you. Here's the good music. Classical or not. Cheers, bitches. Hell yeah.
Who are you talking to?
Nobody. Why would I be talking to anybody?
I don't know.
You always ask that.
You tell me.
That's the most asinine thing ever.
Oh,
I had to drink to this concerto.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, something in me was like, just drink to it, Eddie.
Well, I told you, I found it up there at the old pawn shop.
I was hell bent not to play it. Whiskey bent or hell bent and whiskey bound. No, whiskey bent and hell bound.
Right.
To not play it until I saw it. Then I'm like, you know what? Let's do it. I love it.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty ballsy to say, you know what? I'm gonna play this whole concerto.
Right.
I'm gonna play all these. Starting with the overture of this, which is like 3 minutes 58 seconds long.
Right.
March or the March of Wooden Soldiers.
Right.
Spanish dance, chocolate. Russian dance,
Right.
Trepic.
Yeah.
Chinese dance,
This is
tea.
track 8.
Yeah, Pas de deux.
Right. Yeah.
When I say Pas de deux, for some reason, Tom said I did.
Oh.
Dude.
I know it. What is this man's name that did this?
Stefan Pissarro.
Now, hopefully 100 years from now,
Yeah.
someone will say, who is this guy?
Yeah.
And they'll go into the
Exactly.
last, what they call it, internet or whatever.
Right.
And our show will pop up
Right,
because it's featuring.
right.
Okay.
And who would have thunk?
Nope.
We started out playing the Stones and Beatles,
Yeah.
and then we ended up with some kind of Tchaikovsky cover by a guy named Stephen Pissarro.
Right.
And then you guys look it up.
I
And then
know.
that leads you into a whole dynamic of Bach and Mozart and Beethoven and Tchaikovsky. And then you get into art like Bernini and Michelangelo.
Right.
Then you get into astrology. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like, it just
Sure.
leads you in a whole different
Hey,
realm.
it's a stepping stone.
Arts and science and learning, and it's all together.
Right. So everybody, tell your grandchildren to watch our show.
So would we be the modern day Mr. Wizards?
Hey, I reckon so. According to Southern phrase.
By the way, I took a bow hit yesterday, and I came back in today's the second week in her being in heat and screaming. Even Carmen got up out of her room and she's in there and she covered in Daisy like, Eddie, what is wrong with her? Like, I took a leak and hit the bowl that she hit me. Jesus Christ! Almighty, Daisy screaming at me. So I go lay down. I'm like, I just gotta relax because I just took this hit. This is all I had come from Cayman, and it's all I got. You know what I'm saying? So it was just barely enough to get like 2 hits out of. So let me enjoy it. So I switched over really quick to PBS, and Bob Ross is on there.
Oh, no.
Let me tell you, I watched him draw. I don't know how many fucking happy little trees, a little flat rock that maybe a wolf might live underneath over here. You know, who knows? That's the joy of painting. You know, your imagination.
Oh,
so I imagine myself in a whole different world.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying? For like, it lasted about 10 minutes till Daisy started screaming and Carmen fell over something, knocked something over. Cheryl's downstairs and I hear Brent saying, "Hit it!"
He can talk now?
Oh yeah, and he can scream my name from the bottom of the steps like it ain't nobody's business. Between Daisy screaming and him. And Nellie goes crazy when she sees me because she expects me to take her outside to see the very snowman that makes Branch go into a conniption because he's so scared. So I got one child that's begging to go out there to see another one that's had an epileptic trip because he's so terrified. So I got a happy balance. Meanwhile, I got a dog with a second weekend heat humping everything it sees. You know?
Oh,
So
boy.
mom's got a broke foot, dad's falling head bursting through the thing. So that's my Christmas. I'm reaching my leg lamp moment. I don't know what day it's going to come, but it will.
Oh, man.
Mm. Oh yeah.
Whoa.
So we're fully expecting Sylvia, who with her new tablet that she got the other day, to post another thing where she's on the pot sitting on Sunday morning watching the church live. But yet
Be a bigger
she's
view.
sitting a bigger view. She poops a couple times, you know. And she said, I wish Lurleen quit singing. And Lurleen can hear her saying that. Lurleen got the most horrible voice. That old bitch needs to be out of the choir, don't she, Ray? Don't she? Ray's hard out. Where's my eggs? Hurry up, shit, and get my eggs.
Oh, man. I'm hungry.
Yeah, exactly. You just got done crapping. I don't want you to make me nothing. I'm going to Burger King.
Oh, yeah.
Shit
Get
on
the
that.
egg no burrito.
Exactly.
Oh, I always get that. Shameless plug.
Between Coors and Marlboro.
The thing is, but when originally it had eggs, sausage, bacon, and then cheese.
Had the trifecta of meats.
Yeah, but the
cheese.
I know, but now they done took out the sausage.
Cheap ass bastards.
Well, yeah.
You're trying to sell me this big like plant-based
Well,
Whopper.
Well, plus it has the potato rounds.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't care. I don't take out no meat though. If you want to keep me as a customer, don't remove meat, add meat.
Yeah.
Add a little Canadian bacon in that son of a bitch.
Yeah, well,
put some bacon in it.
Well, they took out the sausage.
Done remove the sausage, I'm out.
I know, because, it's just bacon and hash browns.
Listen, you can't be in this. You barely got business as it is over there.
Hey, the one that I missed from McDonald's was the steak and cheese.
Man, yeah.
The bagel.
Yes.
And then those were good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, but no more bagels. It's all
exactly.
Dude,
Dude, you gotta go. You gotta go to like a Dunkin' Donuts to get a bagel.
No.
Well, the ones over in New Hampshire were like that.
Right.
I've not been. I hate saying.
There's a new place on 150 there, next to Village and Pizza. It's like NC Donuts.
Really?
I've never been.
No, I think that's where Mom got her. Dude, if you go over there.
Yeah.
I'm not a donut guy. People here, fat. There's people here who go crazy over Krispy Kreme.
No.
They are that good. Let me tell you something.
Right.
Let me tell you something. From a basic donut from the NC donut that he's talking about, Mom and Dad got a couple dozen last week. They paid dearly.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
They got a chocolate covered one. It's that big. That big. It takes, you can only eat half of it at a time. And I'm a big donut. I can eat donuts, although I'm not a big donut person.
Yeah. Well, look how big you are.
It had, dude, I lost 16 pounds.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, in a month and a half. I'm 162 pounds.
Right.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Ronnie 208 tell me that I'm fatter than he is.
Protein shakes.
Yeah, exactly right. Well, we gotta be. Anyway, what was I saying?
Whoa,
there we go.
Derailed.
There we go. Well, it was coming.
You
can't run that many lines of trains.
That's the best part about
you can't run that many thoughts through my head without there being a derailment at one point in time.
What we need to do is we need to go back and then...
Every time I say that?
No, but listen.
Do a montage?
Yeah. Every time you go... And then...
or you bourbon.
No, it's like... It'd be like... What was I saying? And then it would stop, and then we would add. You were talking about this and that.
I would remember, yeah. Because we go back and look at it, I always remember.
Right.
Yeah. That would be good, because there's boundless montages we're going to do. If it ever got famous, there's endless amounts of stuff they can do with it. But
all I know is once we're dead and gone, hopefully we'll make something of it.
I would like to do a little something before we do. I don't want to be 80 and I'm saying, Steve, we made $100 million. We're going to spend $50 million. And you're like, okay. Like, Steve,
better stop smoking.
Exactly, yeah. We take $20 million, buy the best state-of-the-art oxygen things so that we can go party.
Oh, man.
Dude, the first thing I do is invest like cryogenics.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Or I'd be like they say that Musk has this implant. Like he's he's trying to implant.
Just do what Dr. Frankenstein did.
You know what? I like this being somebody's body. Imagine me come back some big black man named Tyrone is 6'9", but yet it's Eddie.
Yeah.
No, it's Eddie. I can dunk a ball where I couldn't even handle a basketball. It was regular age.
That's hilarious.
By the way, I love. Actually, I talked about that in the 80s. When it was Halloween time, that we would see the Wizard of Oz. They would also play The Bride of Frankenstein.
Oh wow!
Yes, which I think is a Halloween classic. I think to me it's a classic in general.
Yeah, we show it first.
And The Bride. By the way, I was telling you that on Antique Roadshow they had the actual 2 Burl Ives props. They had the actual Burl Ives character of the Santa Claus, and his mustache was messed up. They had it restored. It sold that and one of the props of the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which was like a cloth one that stood up, sold for $175,000.
Wow!
Right? The guy that bought it donated it to the Puppet Museum in Atlanta, Georgia, and it's in there. So now you can go see the Burl Ives props from there in Atlanta, Georgia. That's what I like. That's what I want to see. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having a private collection where nobody can see it, whatever. Like, donate, because if you got that much money to spend on something like that, so come on.
But dude, you got to get out to the library. This little miniature. It's like a teacup. And then like a little deer.
So it's like little scenes?
Yes.
Okay.
They're so cool, man. Yeah.
Dude, we have one at Mom and Dad's house to where the house smokes, and there's a guy ice skating with his girlfriend around, and then there's a train that goes around.
There you go.
Yeah, man. But nobody had the trifecta of little miniature of towns and stuff like Dennis and Ellen. It took them a month back in the heyday before they got older with stuff. Like a month to set up. But we have a lot. Like we've got these Father Santa Clauses that we set out. They just stand there. And it's like $200 something like 20 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And they appreciate in value every
yeah.
year. So it's worth like probably $6,000-7,000. You know what I'm saying? And they're everywhere. Meanwhile, Liam's trying to knock one down, you know. Oh yeah. So I'm like, that's worth so much. Like today, you look. They had his pack and play right there by the tree, and he runs straight to the tree and looks at me. and goes, "Ooh," and I know what the "ooh" means. It means he's about to grab something over that tree and fuck with it. What he's gonna do? And Mom's like, "Oh, he loves the tree," and Cheryl's like, "Oh, somebody take a picture." Right when she said that, he reaches over, grabs one of the Christmas balls, throws it down, and breaks it. Where I'm like, "Yeah, take a picture." She's like, "No, don't do that." I'm like, "No, you shouldn't. Now's late." When he said "ooh," that means he's about to break something.
Right.
It's pretty. I want to throw it. You know what I'm saying?
You
Yeah, exactly. He's all boy, man. I'm like, as
boy,
much as y'all want to try to make him whatever he is, he's not. Because I promise you, I will take him out when he gets summertime. As soon as we walk outside, Mom's gonna be like, "Eddie, don't let him get dirty." And as soon as we go to the first mud hole, I'm gonna toss him into it, pick him up, and we're gonna play. He's gonna work with me. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna be carrying He's not gonna be carrying a Merce with him around in the first grade. You know, worried about where the bugs over here. He might just smack a bug off or something to sit down. You know what I'm saying? So there you go.
Make him eat a bug.
Yeah, exactly. Eat that dirt here for me. Mom's like, "There's dirt all over his face." He was eating it. Well, I told him to. Makes a boy out of it.
Why not? Yes, that's
exactly. Make a little man out of it. You know?
Well, unfortunately, he ain't gonna have no little brother.
And unfortunately, unlike Jewish people, he doesn't have a bar mitzvah that shows him the symbolism of coming into an adulthood. So you've got an Uncle Eddie like me. In the South, you have Uncle Eddie.
Or a confirmation with a
Catholic. Right. So. You know, I mean, even in you have a quinceañera with like little girls and
because in the come summertime, hide his shoes, make him run around barefoot.
Oh, he does.
Yeah. Toughen up them feet, man. I think them Indians weren't wearing no Dr. Scholl's.
Listen, I'm starting giving him little cookies. I'm gonna hand him a little hoe and teach him to hoe. So I'm gonna grow me a garden, or like the weed eater, the little plastic Toys R Us weed eater. And every time he weed eats, I'm gonna give him a cookie. So I might teach him to where one day when he's 5 or 6, he's out there weed eating his ass off. It's like he just loves that, and I'm feeding him trees. He's chubby, but he's out there.
He's working.
He's working his ass off.
He's working, damn it.
He's learning.
Work, get a reward.
You get listen to me. There's a free place that's giving out money.
Keep feeding him. Don't start paying him money.
Exactly. Yeah. But here's the thing. They're giving out this thing every week. They're giving out free money. I saw when this guy posted. He said, "Listen to me. They're giving free money out right now to all you people that are saying, 'Oh, we need welfare, blah 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 blah.'" He said, "Listen to me. They're giving out free money. It's called a job. If you'll go and apply, I promise you, they'll give you this money every single damn week. They might pay you every other week, but they're gonna cover that other week, and they'll cover every minute that you work for them, and they're gonna give you money. They'll give you that money. It's called a job. Try it.
No, better that or a job." Rolling paper.
Exactly. Short longs. That's perfect, dude. All right, fellas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, y'all. Happy Nutcracker.
Now we'll do our show before. The new year. But
yes.
If not,
If not, we might be in a new format. Be a little bit wider.
2023.
Yeah, I can gain more weight.
All right.